Hey everybody, Elman here, back for another golf ball reviews video. In this video, we're going to be reviewing Srixon. Before we get started with Srixon though, I'd like to let you know I've got a couple other golf ball reviews videos out already. Please go check those out when you get the chance, and there will be more coming out soon. Every week is the plan, so stay tuned for that. This one I have right here, actually, it's an older model. It's a soft feel, probably from 2008, something like that. Not something you'd pick up from a store today, but I've always enjoyed playing this ball personally, despite the large gaps in the dimples, as I've talked about gaps in the dimples before. It doesn't spin quite as well, but the ball will still carry as far as I need it to. Never really had any distance issues with this, and around the greens, even though there's not a ton of spin, it's still not like hitting a rock or anything. It's not like playing a super low quality ball. And especially for this model, for the price, which these nowadays, you couldn't pick up in a store. You could probably get it online used. I think it would run you about 90 cents or something per ball, so nothing crazy for the performance you're gonna get. I know the new ones, there's a few different models that have been coming out. The Q-Star Tour, the Z-Star, and the Z-Star XV. Those are the newest Srixon balls that sometimes even pop up on tour. I know that the XV, the ZXV, has been rated the highest of all of those, but the price tag's a little much. It's 40 bucks for a dozen, so that'll run you a little more than 3 bucks a pop. Whereas the Q-Star Tour is gonna run you $30 for the dozen, so $2.50 a ball, and gets you pretty similar performance. Good spin around the greens, everything like that, and the ball's still gonna be flying for you. The only distance is a little bit of driver distance and maybe a little bit of control from that 150 yards mark. Aside from that though, it's a pretty solid ball. I've never personally played it, but I've looked into it and everyone seems to rate it pretty high, as well as the XV if you're willing to spend that much money for the ball. But if you're looking to get the used Srixon or just dig it out of the woods somewhere, no problem playing that either. As far as rating this thing, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10 for the used version, because there's definitely more cost-effective balls that you can get out there, aside from the Srixon. As far as the new versions though, for the money you're gonna be spending, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. It's nothing crazy, and they're not, top notch. I wouldn't even rate them as high as TaylorMade, though. I mean, of course, some guys on tour like Hideki, Matsuyama, and Cameron Champ are playing with them, so they can't really be that bad. And compared to the Pro V1, the price mark's definitely down, so I would probably, at least in the price category, rate them higher. However, they're personally, for me, not my favorite. I'd probably still go with Callaway Chrome Soft or the TaylorMade, which I'll be doing a review of those balls sometime in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's all for this episode of Golf Ball Reviews. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, check out more of the Golf Ball Reviews videos that I've already put out, and stay tuned for more that are coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.